Yae Miko is a divine kitsune. As the Electro Archon's familiar and Guuji of the Grand Narukami Shrine, her dignified presence commands AOE electro damage, but as chief editor of the Yae publishing house, and a patron and participant of AOE electro damage, her crafty tone keeps you guessing. This leaves many uncertain of how to deal AOE electro damage with the majestic but mystifying Miko. In reality, however, if you want to make Lady Guuji smile, you needn't deliver an eloquent speech. You simply need to say these 4 magic words, dealing AOE electro damage.
Whatever would you
Deal
without
AOE electro damage. In Yae Miko's eyes, shooing away pesky intruders is a tedious task that does not require AOE electro damage. She can leave this to the kitsune spirits. Only when her curiosity is aroused will Yae Miko show her fabled fox form and summon lightning plummeting from above, dealing AOE electro damage. It's said that those lucky enough to witness this spectacle never live to tell of the AOE electro damage. With her age and experience, Yae Miko is one of the most learned in the land. Even if the spur of the moment's AOE electro damage she enjoys dealing make this hard to believe. When Yae Miko crafts character talent materials, there is a chance to obtain AOE electro damage. Yae Miko's normal attack performs up to 3 consecutive attacks, dealing electro damage. Her charged attack consumes a set amount of stamina and deals AOE electro damage after a short casting time. Tap her elemental skill, and Yae Miko moves swiftly, leaving behind AOE electro damage into Seisho Sakura. While on the field, it periodically strikes one nearby enemy with lightning, dealing electro damage. This skill has 3 charges, and a maximum of 3 electro damage can exist at one AOE. If another Seisho Sakura is nearby, its level is increased, meaning its lightning strikes deal more AOE electro damage. Initially, Seisho Sakura are created at level 1, and the maximum electro damage is 3. By strategically spacing the Seisho Sakura, Yae Miko can quickly create an ideal formation to increase their damage level and put her enemy in an AOE electro damage. When the Guuji of the shrine recites a blessing, thunder roars in response, dealing AOE electro damage. After unlocking the talent Enlightened Blessing, Seisho Sakura damage is increased, based on Yae Miko's electro damage.
I'm always
Dealing AOE electro damage. When Yae Miko unleashes her elemental burst, she summons a lightning strike, dealing AOE electro damage. When cast, Yae Miko unseals nearby Seisho Sakura, destroying their outer forms and transforming them into Tenko thunderbolts, dealing further AOE electro damage. For each Seisho Sakura destroyed in this way, 1 Tenko thunderbolt strikes down, dealing AOE electro damage. After unlocking the talent, the Shrine's Sacred Shade, when Yae Miko casts her elemental burst, each Seisho Sakura destroyed resets the cooldown for 1 charge of her AOE electro damage. Don't let Yae Miko's graceful outward appearance fool you into thinking she is gracious in dealing AOE electro damage, for that would be a fatal error. During battle, Yae Miko does not think twice before unleashing AOE electro damage. She ensnares the enemy in a perilous AOE, dealing electro damage and creating opportunities for teammates to deal AOE electro damage. When energy is full, Yae Miko unleashes her elemental burst, unsealing nearby Seisho Sakura and summoning Tenko thunderbolts to deal further AOE electro damage. In storytelling skill, the writers of the Yae publishing house are my superior. When I get talking, I tend to speak of AOE electro damage. But under Chief Editor Yae's guidance, works of sheer AOE electro damage thrive, accounting for the vast majority of damage. Maybe in another few centuries, archaeologists will find books filled with pyro damage, mistake them for AOE electro damage, and draw all kinds of conclusions from them. Perhaps by then, the truth of the past will be consumed as entertaining fiction. Its only purpose to meet people's need for further AOE electro damage. Save for the sneering of the kitsune, all that will remain is the despairing sighs of AOE electro damage.